Hey guys, it's Pete Harmich here behind the camera. Just gonna do um a drum tour video, just kind of talking about my drum setup now that I've reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. But starting out, the name of my drum set is based on this guy right here, the Stormtrooper. You see a lot of white, and the drums have white and black trim. The drums were made by a company called Peace. It's the and it is the Demolition set. It's like a maho- mahogany wood. I don't know how many plies. I think it's either 7 or 9. And I have a full set of Sabian XS20 cymbals. Basic 14-inch hi-hat, 16-inch crash. Here I got 18-inch crash with a 10-inch splash stacked on top of it, 20-inch ride, and an 18-inch China. Drums are basic. I believe it's a 14-inch snare. I think 11, like 12, 13 toms, and a 16-inch floor tom. Um, I love the tom. I love the way a deep sounding tom feels. I have an LP cowbell with a Meinl jam block. My sticks that I use are made by a company called Goodwood, and I like to use lighter sticks just because they're just easier for me to handle. Not don't They don't feel quite so heavy. I use the 7A, and I like the nylon tips. Some people like the wooden tips, but I just prefer the nylon tips. My drum throne is I just recently, like probably in the last year, I had a cheap throne, but the seat was not very good. The bottom of the throne was poking through the poking through the cushion, making it not very comfortable to sit and play. So I got this Mapex drum throne with the backrest. My heads that I like the Evans heads. First, my snare, it's Evans ST Dry. For the toms, Evans Genera G2. And you notice there's some rings like right here. I have Remo muffling rings on my toms, and I have a muffling ring on my snare to help dampen the sound, make the drum sound make this drum sound better. And for the head for my kick drum is an EMAD kick drum. I have a double. You'll notice I have a double kick pedal made by Dixon. I've had this double kick pedal for close to 20 years. Most of the drums themselves I've had for about 20 years. The cymbals I've had for about 17 years. About 16, 17 years. And I want to show you what with my drum covers, what I use to get the sound going. This guy right here, a Bluetooth speaker. I got off of Walmart.com, and I I sync my Bluetooth on my phone to the speaker to bring in the sound from my drum for whatever drum cover I'm doing at the time. And my wife has been the one who's been recording all these drum videos since I started doing them, probably around the end of April, and I can already feel the improve. I can tell the improvement. Another thing, I have to keep the drums from slipping around on a wooden floor. I have a drum rug made by Cases, and there's like a block that keeps the bass drum from moving, and the rug itself keeps the cymbals from not moving around quite so much. I do have some other equipment that I just don't have the room right now to add to my drum set, so I'll kind of show you. This right here is a 14-inch filter china. It's a higher pitched sound. Maybe one of these days I'll change some stuff around and put this and add that cymbal. Let's see, what else do I have here? I also have a 12-inch Sabian XS20 splash cymbal. Like if I wanted to just kind of switch things up a little bit, have a lower pitch splash sound, that's what I could use. Let's see here. This is just a bottom hi-hat I got from I was going through equipment at a church I was attending at the time. It's just a bottom hi-hat. I honestly haven't really tried this yet, but maybe at some point I will. Last piece I have is a Wuhan 16-inch China cymbal. The Wuhan cymbals have a very loud, trashy sound. Almost obnoxious a little bit, in my opinion. So that's why most of the time I just stick with my 18-inch Sabian XS20 China. Another piece of equipment I use for like when I'm playing a low key like set for like a calm, chill worship service at a church or something. This cajon I got off of Amazon, and has a really nice sound. And I'm starting to like stickers I've acquired over the years of bands and ministries and stuff like that. I'm starting to put on my on the sides of this cajon. I thank my buddy Jeff Savage for giving me this idea. This drum, it's a tom. I put when I come across it, I forget where I got this drum from, but I think it might have been given to me by someone from a church that I went to at the time, and I replaced the heads on them, and I used it in the set that I had before I got this drum set, and it went along, the color went along with the drums that I had at the time. It was like candy apple red, but it was a set I got from Sam's Club. So I mean, the quality of the drums were what they were. The sound wasn't the greatest. I mean, my drums that I have right now is kind of a lot of people would say it would be kind of low end, but it sounds good. It sounds good. So I'm not going to complain too much. But this is a djembe. It makes me think almost like a conga drum made by Meinl, but I've had that for a number of years as well. So that's pretty much the tour of the set. Like my hardware, like I still have the hardware from like this like the stand I have my 16-inch cymbal on, and my 14-inch hi-hats. Those came with the set. Everything else, like the stands, the cymbal attachment or whatever, that all I bought separately. I got started like as long as I remember, as far as I remember, I have always loved drums. Always have, especially. And then the first band that kind of got the band that made me want to start playing drums was Motley Crue. Hearing Tommy Lee play drums, the dude's such a showman. I'm like, I want to play drums. This was when I was probably in elementary school, but I never really got serious about it until I would say my early to mid 20s. And I've literally only had like maybe 4 months of lessons on the drums. And everything else I pretty much learned on my own. Just I always say God taught me, because you probably see in a lot of my videos on YouTube and some of the music, a lot of the music that I play has a huge leaning towards having faith in God, and that's the reason. I'm a believer. I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian. I am a Christian. No, I'm not perfect, but I'm always striving to live a life for God. But that's where a lot of the music I cover comes from, and I just enjoy it. And yeah, well, that's pretty well all she wrote for this for my drum tour / drumming origin story. And I hope you all have a great day. God bless. Bye.